Oh, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining me. It's wonderful to have your company. It is Thursday evening, which means, of course, we do come live for the last day of the week at 6 p.m. Of course, tomorrow we're up in here until 2, and then we're going to be with you from the morning in Saturday, which is very exciting. But let me know, as Katie said, what you're having for your tea. I mean, I'm a bit nosy. I always love to know what you're having for your tea. I love to be able to get some inspiration because my partner, he works from home and he's usually always got tea ready. So I'm very fortunate with that respect. Even though I did tea last night, I know, right? I even got in and said, right, I'll make something. It wasn't that interesting though. It was what I call a freezer tea. It was like anything I could grab. It was a bit of a weird concoction. Do you know when you go on holiday and you have to, or you go away and you have to defrost the freezer and you have like all the random bits? Anyway, that's the sort of thing we had. So let me know what you're having tonight. I want to hear all your exotic meals, even if it's something mundane, even if it's just beans on toast. Tell me what you're having for your tea. And we're also as well going to be giving away points to one lucky winner at the end of the show as well. And all you need to do to get in with that is type in the word, is it avocado? It's avocado. Yeah. We went through it just before the show. I do apologise. Type the word avocado into the comments, and then at the end, the generator or the super machine that is Highlight Crafts Live Shopping will select one lucky winner at random, and then we'll share that with you. So 200 points is up for grabs. Make sure to get that word avocado in the comments to make it so it's yours. Good evening to all of you as well. I think it's been a little bit warmer today. I'm not quite sure. We've had a bit of rain all over the place. I'm not quite sure, but let me know what the weather's like as well where you're from. We've got an avocado in the comments. Is it avocado? Oh, there's a Chris. You've typed avocado in there. You've put a D in it. If you take the letter D out, you'll be entered into the prize draw. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. If he takes a D out of it, it's come up on my thing because I think he's popped a D in it. Yes, if you take the D out of the avocado, there we go, it'd be all right. As well, we've got some meals coming through already. Sarah Jane Kennedy, good evening to you. Said I had homemade toasty and salad. I have a fruit yogurt for later. Oh, wonderful, a little bit healthy there. Oh, a toasty sounds great. I love a toasty. I've never defrosted the freezer when I've gone on holiday. Is that what you said, David? Or did I hear wrong? Lorraine, that is what I said, and I think what I meant to. For some reason, I don't know why, but my mum, whenever we used to go on holiday, like in the run up to it, it would be like, so we used to do. We don't really do it anymore. Why don't you mind? We always used to do a big 2 week summer holiday where we'd go away for like a full 2 weeks in the half term time. And I'd just always remember like that week run up to before it is. Mum would only buy essentials, and we'd be like basically emptying the freezer of stuff so that we didn't have food that was going to go off while we're away. That's basically what I did. I feel like I don't know if everyone else did that. Maybe not. Maybe everyone's thinking what on earth. But I feel like I remember that happening. And also whenever the froster freezer needed defrosting, we'd do that as well. I'm rambling anyway. Pauline as well. Evening all, been roasting here in East Yorkshire. We're having roasted feta. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. Love a roasted feta. Sounds like Katie does as well. Barbara's having spare ribs, wedges and salad. Oh, Barbara, I fancy coming round your place for spare ribs. Oh, homemade shepherd's pie, says Elspeth Turner. Turner Walk. We have got for tea tonight with broad beans from the allotment. How wonderful. Crafty Lou, macaroni cheese. We had mac and cheese, I think, on Monday night. It was gorgeous. Luke made it and he put cheese singles in it as well into the cheese sauce, and it was like a dream. Never had anything like it. Quiche and chips and beans for tea here. Love, that's a solid meal. Absolutely love that meal. That's perfect. We've had a few avocados. There's no D in avocado. It might be auto-correcting you for some reason. Lorraine says, no, David, lol, food doesn't go off in the freezer. Yeah, no, it doesn't go off in the freezer, but we'd empty the fridge, so then we had to empty the freezer because there was nothing else. We used to be like, right, okay, we're going to eat whatever's in the freezer. Don't worry. I've muddled that up a little bit, haven't I? I'm probably cross-pollinating memories as well, to be honest. Oh, roasted tomato feta cheese spaghetti. Oh, wonderful. I've had that before and it's gorgeous. I think it's where you have the dish and you put the block of feta cheese in it with like tomatoes around it and garlic, bake it in the oven, mix it all up and then put your pasta in it, and it's incredible. Right, okay, look at what I'm doing, everybody. I am currently working with something I've never done before, and I'm loving it, okay? I'm currently working with our fabulous diamond art collection. This is a ridiculous price for you. It's Shop Diamond to get hold of it. I'm just going to pop open some of my colours here, just to put a few on, just to share with you. Squeeze it from the edges. Yeah, Mel gave me all the tips and techniques, don't you worry. Mel's busy prepping for some shows that she's got. But I'm just going to pop a few of them inside our little sorting tray. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the picker, just with a bit of wax on, to pick up some of these. And look, I'm going into our very own 2 red robins designs here. This is incredible. Now, if you've ever wanted to venture out and do work like this, traditionally, the kits that you may have seen will come with an adhesive template, an adhesive printed image. We have actually decided that here at Highlight Crafts, you can do that process with any image that you want to print. It could be any of the artwork, and we have got that here for you today on the show. So what I'm doing is picking up, placing onto the adhesive area, using all the tools provided in this kit, and now this kit is immense. It launched today with Mel. It absolutely flew. So many of you are shopping for this and also saying, wow, I never knew this even existed. Well, neither did I until today when I saw Mel demonstrating it. And it is mindful, it's therapeutic. This is what I would do in my downtime. In my downtime when I'm sat watching television of an evening, sat in the garden with a cup of tea, whether you're going to be doing this if you're going away over the summer or any time of year. Maybe you get the bus to when you're going into town and it's something you're going to do. Maybe when you go over a speed bump there, you don't want those little bits and bobs to be going everywhere. But look how quick and easy this is and how mindful, relaxing and therapeutic it is. The entire kit, the light board, all of the drills, all of the tools, the tweezers, and all 42,000 drills come in this kit. Oh,
no, the drills are separate.
Drills are separate. Do apologise. It's been a hot minute. They're separate, but you get all of the kit in here, okay? I'm going to talk you through it. Let's go to the top of the show. I'm going to talk you through the kit and show you exactly what you get because you're going to love this. I mean, I'm loving it, okay? It's amazing. And I never thought it would be a craft that I would get into because I'd seen the masterpieces and I always thought, well, that's great. That's a beautiful image, but what about different designs? Well, there's more on the way and there's more coming to you because we're delving into a new world of diamond art here at Highlight Crafts, and it's only just begun that adventure. So we're starting off here with the kit. Now this here for you is going to give you your light board. So your light board comes in the kit. So you're going to get the light board here. That there is USB-C powered and it comes with the cable. It's going to come packed just like this. You saw mine out on display there. I'm going to talk you through all of that again at demo. You get the light board. Along with that, you're also going to get the stand for the light board so it stays elevated on your craft desk, meaning it's easier to craft with. You can use it in any adaptable dining table, craft desk, in the kitchen, out in the garden, anywhere. The lightweight stand for it to pivot comes with it. You also get the tool bag. Now, this is a Ziploc tool bag, but you want the tools to go in it. Well, they come with it too. You're also inside here going to get a brayer. Now this rubber brayer is going to be for then sealing down all of those crystals afterwards, burnishing them into place. But not only that, when you're actually using your sticker sheet to transfer it, this is a great tool to work with. You're also going to get this bag. Now this is the game changer. Bear in mind all of this for $39.99, light board, stand, brayer, bag, storage boxes for all of your drills. And as well in here, your non-stick sheets to stop your arm transferring. You're going to get all of it inside here, okay? Have I made a mistake, Katie? What have I got that I shouldn't?
The paper.
Paper, where's that then? Where's that going?
It's on its own.
It's on its own, guys. I do apologise. I am really sorry. So what we've got here for you is all of the tools. Now I'm going to take these out one by one so you can see them because this is a haven of tools inside here, okay? We're starting off with tweezers. All different size tweezers and pickup tools. So these pick up multiples of those diamonds. You've got scrapers, multi-applicators with both ends being used for the process. You've got comfort grips as well, which are going to slide down the barrel of all of these tools because some of these projects you might be taking hours. You may pick them up an hour a week and do a little bit. You've got the scraper. You've got all of these different tools inside here. You've got the sorting trays, which make all of them sit the right way up, and with the fine pointed ends, it allows you to pour them back into all of the sorting compartments. You also get a full pack of wax as well, which you use to pick up all of the tools with. Honestly, this is just bonkers. 3 bulldog clips inside here as well. What more could you want? Well, the only thing extra that you're going to want on top of this is, of course, the drills to go with it. Now, the drills that come with this is Shop Diamond. It's $39.99. It's unbelievable value for money. If you want to go for the drills, when I say drills, I call them crystals. You could call them diamonds. You could call them embellishments. These are all of them, okay? Inside here, you have got 42,000 approximately, okay? Colours will ever so slightly vary within bundles. 220 different colours amounting to approximately 42,000 of these. Now look at these. With each individual strip that you get a colour story. So I can see in here landscapes, settings, but I can also see flowers, I can see foliage. Everything inside here is, now you might already at home have a few projects where you've got the sticky background, where you just want additional crystals, additional diamonds to go on top of it, or of course, as they say, the drills to go on top of all of those areas. Well, you can stock up on them here for just £20. Well, for less than £20, because it is £19.99 for all of the plastic drills. You're going to get your club discount off that as well. It is unbelievable. Now, talking of club discount, I'm also just going to very briefly and quickly share with you how to shop, because I don't even think we did that. We went straight on into it, which was lovely actually, because it was nice to have you all with me, showing me what you had for tea. But I'm really quickly, I know we're 10 minutes in, but I'm just going to recap for you. And it's actually sometimes a good time to do it, because more of you may have joined since we went live as well. And if you are new to us here at Highlight Crafts Live Shopping, it's wonderful to have your company. It's an amazing experience shopping with us. And it's fun, it's interactive, it's free to watch. You can watch us on Facebook, Instagram, the website, or YouTube, so you don't have to have a subscription to watch. All you need to do is have the internet. That is it, okay? So, the way that this works is we're streaming live on Facebook and also on Instagram. Those are our two social media shoppable platforms. Now, on those two social platforms, all you need to do is to shop for the products, is type them into the comments in this comment section below the video. So underneath the video, you'll have all of the comments of everyone saying what they've had for tea, good morning, good afternoon, or wherever you're watching from, good evening. All the comments will be there. Well, to get hold of a product, all you need to do is type the code into the comments, and that will automatically add it into your basket, okay? So for example, shop colour, that we're showing you on your screen at the moment, will automatically, if you type that in, add all of the candle dyes into your basket. Now, when it's in your basket, all you then need to do is go to the link that we will send you in direct message. So, of course, on your inbox, you will receive a message from Highlight Crafts. Within that message, there will be a link. Now, click on the link during or after the show, and as soon as you click on that link, it will redirect you straight on over to the Highlight Crafts website. Now, when you get to the website and you've reached that destination, you'll see your basket filled with all of the items that you've shopped ahead for during the show. You can still add to that basket as well, but then you need to check out your order. Now, just before you check that order out, please make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account. If you've not got an account with us, it's free to create one, it's free to sign up. All you need to do is pop in a few details and it will create it for you. Now, with every single purchase that you make on Highlight Crafts, you will get, whilst being logged in, additional discount on every single purchase. You'll also get free postage when you spend £35 and over after your discounts have been deducted every time you shop with us, and you'll also build up points with every purchase you create. Now, with that, what that means for you at home is that every single purchase you build up points, those points then turn into pounds and you can use them against future purchases, meaning it's win-win on all aspects of being a club member. There's lots of other benefits and perks as well, but you've got all that to look forward to. As well, we're streaming live on the website, so you can join us there, shop ahead as well. Lots of you shop ahead on the website, which is brilliant. That means you don't miss out on anything. For example, our 10 a.m. candle show, you all shopped ahead for the moulds today, and they disappeared before we even started the show. I know, right? So this is what can happen. You've got to be quick, all right? So that's how it works. We're also streaming live on YouTube. You can sit back, relax, and watch us on YouTube, but shop on all those other platforms, which is just a little bit special, right? I'm going to come back to the diamond art in a few moments' time. I'm going to run through everything we have on our show, because what we've done for you today is we've put all of the items from today on the show. Well, all of them, the ones that we could fit on the show, all right? And we've done it as a roundup because so much today was fully allocating. We thought, why not give you a show where it wraps up the entire day in all its finest charm, all right? So it gives you the opportunity at home to have the best bits from the day as a whole. You can still shop for the other items that we did have in the other shows that aren't on this hour. If you do go to the website, you'll find them there if they're still available. But that's how we thought we'd play it for you this evening, which I think is a wonderful way to have the show. Got more comments as well coming through. Diane says, I do a lot of diamond art. It's in my betweeny craft area. Never thought of using my light board. Great idea. It really helps when you use that light board. And thank you for your comment as well, Diane. When you use the light board, it really does, of course, illuminate the image, which makes it much clearer as to where you're placing all those individual diamonds. Carol says, Gremlin's still up in the air with their tricks. Okay, let us know if there's any issues. There shouldn't be. The stream seems to be running absolutely fine. Let's have a little look. Eileen as well, love doing diamond art. Got so many finished projects. Oh, fabulous, Eileen. I'd love to see them. I think they're spectacular. They really, really are. And this is new to us here today. Lorraine says, David, wow, you nearly gave away 20 quid's worth of drills there. I almost did. That would have been on me, wouldn't it? They do come separate from the main kit. I just want to clarify that for anyone. But thank you for getting involved today. It's wonderful to have your company. Let's get started here at the top of the counter. Now, something that's very close to my heart, something I absolutely love doing as a craft in my own time, and I love to be able to celebrate it here whilst I'm sharing the shows with you, is candle making. Now, we've got a big feature on our show of candle making tonight. And one very popular product today was this bundle. Now, it's shop mould. What you get in here is not only the soy wax itself, so the creative soy wax pellets, you also get inside here the ice cube tray. And I call it an ice cube tray because it is food safe and you can use it as an ice cube tray. But the beauty of this is that with this, in fact, I'm not going to open it, I'm going to keep it sealed because you can see straight through. It comes with a spatula, or should I say scoop inside, with the silicone ice cube holder. Now what it means is you can take the lid off, put all of your wax pellets into the tray underneath, keeps it all sealed together, and then you scoop with your little plastic scoop all the pellets out into your melting pot and melt them down for your candle making. Any excess that's left over from that project that you created, you can pour back inside the gridded tray across the top. That means you're then creating wax melts. Almost subliminally you're creating them, because when you go back there you realize, oh, I've created a wax melt and it's just from leftover wax. You can also melt that down again into your pot, so you can just use it for that as well. You don't have to use it for wax melting. I made a project earlier where I literally had like that much left in the bottom. It wasn't enough to fill a mold and I thought I don't want to waste it, so I poured it in here and it made a full cube, which is a lot of wax actually when you think about it. So that there for you for both of those together, and bear in mind this is usually about £15 on its own. You're getting the tray holder and scoop with the wax pellets all as one, shop mould $17.99 for you today. Talking of candle making, we have two bundles of candle dye colours here. Now the first one I'm going to share with you, this one is shop warm. This is your warming colours. It's $18.99. Inside here, you're going to get 16 different dye colours. Now you've got reds, pinks, you've got burgundies, scarlets, neon yellows, oranges, a whole host of colour inside here. These are phenomenal. A little goes an incredibly long way, all right? They're a liquid formula, so they're slightly different, of course, from what you may have been used to seeing here, which is the flaked wax dye, which we do also have on the show, so it's up to you which one you want to work with. But this gives you more colours. We also have here Shop Cool. Now Shop Cool is $18.99. 16 colours in total. You're going to get all of the blues, the greens and the deeper darker colours to make your fabulous majestic candles, and you can do it from this show. So Shop Cool for $18.99 is going to get you those. We do have the wicks on as well. Just going to share with you the wick holder. The wick holder itself is $4.99. You're going to get 3 different embellishments in here. This stuff is fabulous. Now basically you lay each one on top of your jar that you've created, and it allows you to create a quad candle. So you have 4 wicks in, maybe a tri or a center point, or a longer candle, which means you can centralize all of these together. So you've got all 3 of these elements for you to create fabulous candles. And these are made in-house here at Highlight Craft, so you know you're getting quality, you're getting that assurance with this product, all right? That shop holder at £4.99. Now also something else you're going to want to go with that, of course, it's some wicks. So the wicks come to you, there's 15 inside this pack. It's $4.99 as well, which is an incredible deal on wicks of this size. And you do also get all of the sticky pads, which go just on the base of this here, sticking them into the bottom of your candle jars, whether they're going to be any glass vessel that's safe for candle making, or ceramic as well. We've shared loads of different ones on the shows. You can get yours, okay? We did have a glassware show yesterday and there was tons of lanterns on that one. They would be great to make candles from. Right, okay, let's have a look. Oh, another star of today has been this little fellow. This here is a double pack. Now, inside here you're getting 2 Christmas tree molds, okay? This is unbelievable. Now, our Christmas candle show was fabulous, so much so a lot of the products did sell out. And I'm that excited I can't get in the box. There we go. So this one, we've brought the price right down for you. And when I say right down, correct me if I'm wrong, Katie, I think this is the lowest this has ever been.
I think it might be.
We think it might be. This,
Yeah, don't.
I can't imagine. You may in a bundle it may have been in, depending on the way you worked it out. You might have got a good deal, but this singular on its own is the best price I've ever seen this at. So you're going to get 2 Christmas tree molds. These were flying earlier on. They make the most beautiful swirled Christmas tree. Okay, you can see the candles that can be created from this. They just look stunning. Now, with these, you use your threaded wick from your accessory pack, which I'm going to come to in a minute, but you can make resin crafts inside here. You can do candle crafts. If you wanted to, you could use soap. You can also use your clear candle wax inside here, like the jelly side one. That would look amazing because it's not top heavy. It would be a crystal Christmas tree. That would look unbelievable. But you can do all of that with these two molds. Now, they've come right down to £10.99, which is a phenomenal price. £10.99 for two candle molds, and they're large as well. Great to work with your soy wax. Don't miss out on those. Shop Tree to get hold of them. All right. Now, talking of candle making, we're going to come back to a few of these bits because I'm going to work my way down to the diamond art, and then we're going to come back up here. Okay. But I'm going to share with you the melting pot. Now, if you started candle making, you realise you're having to sacrifice a few things from your kitchen or from your craft room to be able to support that craft. Well, you don't need to do that anymore. We've got the entire kit for you here. Now, the melting pot comes as with the lid, the glass lid with the breathing hole on there. So, of course, when you're melting your wax, it's not getting too hot and staying contained. It keeps it protected, stops anything falling in or falling out. I'm going to show you what you get in here. Right, I'm going to lay it all out for you because this is like a proper Christmas present opening sort of thing. I know, right? Keeps on coming. We even give you the cable. So the melting pot itself, it's got two heat settings on. You've got your first and your second. When you're using soy wax, you should only ever need to use the first setting. Never turn it up to number 2. It'll get too hot. It just doesn't need it, but it's there in case you're melting a different type of wax in there that requires a hotter heat. Soy wax melts at around about 45 degrees, but this will get it up to over 100. Just make sure to keep an eye on it when you're melting it. But needless to actually keep a close eye because you have a thermometer. This comes with the kit as well. This thermometer, make sure to hold onto the little cap that goes over the top, but don't ever put it in with it like that because it won't give you an accurate reading. Trust me, I've had a few people say, mine's not working, my candle wax is only getting to 10 degrees, and then they've realised they've not taken the cap off. So just make sure to take yours off, put it inside and turn it on, and it will give you a temperature reading. Then you know what temperature is accurate to pour at, and of course to add colours and dyes to, and also oils. You're going to get that with it. You're also as well going to get your silicone spatula. This is for actually making your candles but stirring your wax. It has the perfect beveled corner which is going to scrape out any additional wax in there for you. This kit, so far we've seen the melting pot. It's got UK plugs, so it's UK only. You also have the spatula. You've got an actual abundance of wicks in here. You can do tons of candles with this, and you're going to get all the sticky pads to go with them. You're going to get your wick placer as well, which means you slide the wick right down the centre. If I just share with you how this works, because it's a real nifty tool. Whoever invented this is amazing. You literally slide it through like that, put your sticky pad on the end, get your glass candle jar, pop it in, and then you use the tool to push down to stick it into place, and it means you can actually be further away. Because if you try to push this down and stick it, it's going to go like that. It's just going to bend because it's just a wick. That's how you get them to stay in place and be in the right place. You're also going to get all of these sustainable and reusable wick placers. The whole lot is coming to you for $59.99. That's an incredible deal. For an entire candle making kit, all that you need on top of here is wax. That is it. And of course, if you want to delve into the world of molds, silicone molds, you're going to need some of those too. If you've got silicone molds at home, as long as they're silicone and they will be fine to work within temperatures of 50 to 100 degrees, you can use them with candles. But again, this is your opportunity to get some Christmas ones, and we're going into Christmas now for just £10.99. Now, I was talking about this accessory kit. It's at a great price. It's like you just add it to your basket because it's so inexpensive. For this one here, it's the accessory pack with a needle, wick, and of course it has the actual guide stick inside here. It's shop candle. It's $4.99, and you're going to get this as part of, well, your candle making journey. It's going to serve a true purpose. The needle inside here pierces the tip of the molds, meaning you can thread wicks through, and you can do them in molds and of course glass jars. It's all in this show for you. It is brilliant. Right, okay then, shall we? So where do you fancy going? Shall I have another look at the diamond kit and then we could have a look at it in action? What would you prefer? Yeah? Okay, great. So I'm just going to briefly and very quickly share with you this diamond kit again, because we do also have the artwork, don't we, on the show? No, this is amazing. I'm going to share this with you actually first, because the artwork itself, it's Shop Robin. It's only $4.99, and what we have done here at Highlight Crafts is we've taken the designs for you and they've been pixelized. Okay, so with these, the pixelized images inside here mean that you can then actually place your colors. You can also choose your colours, but it means you can add three-dimensional aspects to your projects. Okay, I'm just going to flick through here as we've got a variation here printed out for you, and you can see how well this turns out. You can also use them individually and not in a scene if you want to. But this artwork comes to you for £4.99. It's your Diamond Art download, and there's going to be far more of that coming on the way to you, and that's just the beginning.
It's also free if you spend over £25.
Oh, right, okay. Fabulous. So it's also free if you spend over £25. Wow, okay. So that there for you is a deal and a half. I'm also going to share with you now the diamond kit itself. Again, it comes with the light board. I'm going to go through it to demo with with you in just a moment's time. You're going to get inside here the light board itself. So you're going to get your light board. You get all of these polythene bags as well, which is brilliant. This means you can store additional diamonds in there as well. You're going to get inside here 2 large storage cases that all pop open. The way that these are actually put together means, let me just open that, you get 4 in a row, okay? And you just squeeze them from edge to edge and all of the lids pop open, just like that. Really easy to work with. They're clear as well, so you know what colour is in what pot. And I think it's a little bit satisfying. If I got this home and I was to start sorting all of those into these pots, that's my idea of heaven, okay? Doing my colour coordination. Just make sure you do them one at a time, okay, because there's 42,000 there to play with. You're going to get the USB cable, which of course keeps that board illuminated, okay, the power goes to it. You get the stand for that light board as well. You're going to get the brayer. You're then going to get the Ziploc bag, which Mel's popped all of her tools in, and that's exactly what it's for, because you get all of those tools inside here as well. You get all of the applicators. Everything is included inside here, from stickers, from all of the bulldog clips to soft grip areas. You've also as well inside here got multi-trays for sorting all of them out. You've got the wax, which picks up the crystals or diamonds and puts them into place, and you've got multi-pickup tools as well. This is an incredibly expansive and comprehensive kit, considering it's only £39.99. And today could be the day that you get into your diamond art. So should we go and have a look at it and see how it all works? I'm excited to share this with you. So what we've got here, and Mel has given me a little tutorial as well, because I said to Mel, I went, I've not really done any before. And she went, David, honestly, it's so easy and it's fun. And that's exactly how you need to look at everything. It's fun, it's easy, and also it's very relaxing. So that's one thing to always remember with craft, is you do it to enjoy it, all right? So I'm just going to take the light board off the stand, and you can see the stand itself assembly, really easy there to put together. So you've got all of that. It will also work for, well, things like an iPad, I imagine. I do have one. I could go and get it. So I'm just going to grab the iPad, because there'll be some more questions coming through. Bear with me, everybody. Lots more hellos. Dan Lysa says, hi David, I missed the unveiling of the clear resin Christmas tree sample with the lights, sadly. Please can you show it again? That's a great question. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me, Diane. But tomorrow on my show I will make, I'm going to make myself a note, and I will remember to bring it into one of the shows and I can share it. I'm also going to be uploading some pictures to social media like Facebook, etc. over the weekend, and I'm sure that's going to be one of them. I need to get that organised. Oh yes, can you please show us a clear resin tree? Absolutely, will do. Don't worry, it's. I did reveal it during the show, but you can either watch that one back, or if you want to join tomorrow, I'll make sure. I'll keep it in my pocket all day for you, Diane, hey? There we go. But I will put a photo on at some point. It did look really cool. I was really happy with how it turned out. I didn't expect it to look how it did. Right, so what we're going to do now is you do get, there's also these adhesive sheets. Now, so for these, the adhesive, there we are, they're on the screen for you. She's always one step ahead. So with the adhesive sheets, it's £12.99 for this, okay? You're going to get 10 self-adhesive sheets. These are brilliant because they're sticky on both sides, which is really important. So you peel off one side, super sticky, and then you peel off the other side. So you're left with basically a sheet of adhesive. So, adhesive sheet, right? So what we're going to do is with those, also your greaseproof sheets, which are, we're just going to share the details for these ones you as well. These are shop release for your release sheets. These are £12.99 for 100 sheets. You can use them both together. And this one here is one that Mel did earlier. But I'm going to show you what she did. So this one here hasn't been used. I'm just going to take this away, fold that one there back, because this one's not been done yet. Now, what Mel did is she got her light board and turned it on, so the light was shining through. And then where, of course, the silhouette is from the design, so it's got 3 different light settings, is she took an alcohol or a permanent marker like a Sharpie, and drew basically around the design like this, okay? So she created an outer mat. Now when she drew around the whole image, okay, it then left this. Now the thing is, you can draw and make it bigger than the image it is itself. It doesn't matter. And of course, at the end, if there's any attack out on either side, you could just put some talc or corn flour on there and it'll stop it being adhesive. This is how you create your very own adhesive surface for crystal or diamond or whatever sort of art it is you want to call it. This is how you create your very own surface from different images. And these images, there's more coming. So if you join the journey now, there's going to be even more to look forward to. Now the stand comes with the kit. It's up to you whether you want to use the stand or not. You don't have to. But what I am going to do is share with you this particular one being placed on the surface. Because all you need to do is take, let's have a little look. I'm going to take the bottom layer off. I've been using a lot of candle wax today and I can feel it on the tips of my fingers. My waxy fingers against the waxy paper is like a double. I want to make sure I get the right side. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is what happens when you use a lot of candle wax in a day. Honestly, guys, we are gonna try and get them back, but those snowman molds that we had today, Katie, weren't they gorgeous?
They were.
They were. They are. They were.
Yeah.
We're working on it though, guys.
We might have some different ones.
Oh, we might have some different ones, Katie says. Well, even more reason to continue joining then.
And did the customers want to give us any hints and tips about how to get
Do you know what? I'm honestly, I keep peeling off the wrong side. Sorry, everybody at home. If anyone in the creative room is watching, please come and lend me a hand. Oh, I've got the wrong side again. Mel did this in seconds earlier. That just shows how talented that woman is. Because honestly, Sophie, would you mind? My nails, I'm covered in wax. Thank you. So it's the back side of the robin. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop them in here. All right. I promise it's easy. It's because I've got my wax and I've waxed up all the paper. Right, so I'm going to start from scratch so you can see the journey as a whole. So pop your lids open like this and don't ever get confused, of course, of which colour goes where. You want to always keep them in the same place. You do have tweezers though if you ever needed to separate them. So you can see this one here at the moment does have adhesive on. Hey, she's done it. Yeah. Amazing. Thank you. Oh, I thought I pushed it back together. There we are, look. Okay, so Sophie's done it for us because she's an actual pro. There we go. So we take that off, make sure I'm doing it the right way around now, because if not, Sophie will come over and be like, what have you done? Right, okay, and then we still have our light board on because it allows us to see our silhouette, so we can line it up. It becomes transparent. So then we stick this over the area, just like that, okay? It was so quick to peel that off. And then we peel off the top layer. There we are. Okay, so we peel off the top layer like this, and now that entire image is adhesive, which means you can start to play with your colours. Now at home, you will probably prefer to keep yours on the angle, but for the purposes of the demonstration, and of course to make it easy for you to see all the detail, I'm going to keep it flat. How does that sound, guys? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with the colours. Now you have got 220 colours, 42,000 in total, so 220 colours to play with here. So let's just pop this open, okay, and we're going to start working with the ones that we want to use. Now I'm going to quickly begin this one, then try and complete this one during the show. But again, when you pour out your colours, make sure you're only pouring one at a time, for obvious reasons, that you don't want them all to go everywhere. So I'm going to start with this little bit of orange in here. There we are. You don't need many. Now what Mel did is she literally just taps the dish like that and they all start to align and become all uniformed in there. Now we've actually taped some of the wax to the top of the light board, which makes it easy. You create your own little station. Use your pickup tool, go up to the wax and just take a little bit out. It's like a mouse has been nibbling at some cheese, okay? And you push it into it and the wax is going to go up into this nozzle. Now when it goes up into that nozzle there, that little barrel, eventually that wax will decrease as you use it, so you want to top it up every now and again. But to start, you go straight to the pickup tool, okay? And those release sheets put over any other area of project that has sticky on it, because it'll stop your hand sticking to it and it'll stop you fluffing up that area. So what I'm going to do now is go with the pickup tool, with the diamond, and place it on the colour appropriate. As easy and as simple as that. This is pure therapy. It's therapeutic. A lot of us get into craft for many different reasons. Myself, I got into it because I was inspired by lots of different creative aspects, but some of us use it for, a place to unwind after a busy day, or maybe for you it's your downtime, or maybe you just love doing it. It could be any one of those reasons, but the reason is so important and you want to make sure you're enjoying it. But now all I'm doing is picking up, and you can pick up multiples with this side of the tool. So if I just get some of them uniformed, you can see here, if you had a larger project, oh, you need to put your wax on it. Of course you do. So you'd put your wax on like this. I don't know why I'm doing this because obviously I'm doing it one by one, but then you've got multiple ones in here, okay? So it picks them up in different amounts. So I'm just going to take those two off. But how easy is that? A little bit more wax, go straight in with the pickup tool onto the surface, okay? So I'm picking them up, and that wax just carries them over. Now what I'm going to do is, as I've reached this point, I'm then going to go back to our little storage pots which comes with the diamond kit. I'm going to open that one up, and then I'm going to pour those back inside the orange container. There's one there that didn't want to go. There we are, perfect. And then what we're going to do is put our release sheet over the top of here. So we're going to seal that. So I'm going to bring that one down a little bit because I'm now going to work on this one, try and complete it for you. So, and then I'll go through a few more items on the counter because we've still got a fair more to show with you, fair bit to share. I'm going to get some of the light grey out, I think, for this one. So let's use some of that light grey. Don't need loads. Again, close the cap. Give it a little shake, and then we use our pickup tool again, and we start picking up all of those colours. Remember, you've got 220 colours to work from. There is loads inside here. Honestly, I feel like you would never even be able to use them all up. You get and it's that satisfying rainbow that you get with this. And when you actually complete a full line and make a full line with them, you go, wow, okay. Now something that I've just done there, which I want to show you, is as you're completing a line, try and never close in a diamond. So you can see where I've got one space left there. Try and always make it so you do a continuous run. Because if you ever make it so they're slightly close, you might not be able to squeeze it in. So do continuous runs of lines, and that way you're going to get a nice, solid, even result with all of your little diamonds. But look at that. I'm just picking these up, placing them in, and this is where you can just sit and enjoy and unwind with a cup of tea and just craft. You literally just sit and craft and enjoy it. And I know for a fact, anyone who picks this up, you instantly create this muscle memory and this rhythm where you're just going to and fro with the diamonds, picking them up and putting them in place like that. Now feel this. Now also something you can do, you could aquastone it afterwards and seal it all in, which means you can cut this out, you could back it onto something solid, but aquastone it on top and varnish it, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm running through a few of the bits that we've got, which I think is really important, and I think we'll come back to here, shall we? I've got my coffee with me as well. Coffee at 6:30, I don't know if that's a wise idea. Black coffee as well. It's usually what I have at the start of the day, but we're gonna go with it, all right? I'll probably sat up in bed tonight like, okay, shouldn't have had that coffee. Oh, right, okay. So Eileen Ross, great tip from you. Tell David he doesn't have to press so hard to pick up the drills. Great tip there, absolutely. So not much pressure is needed at all to get those in there. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to recap for you, and we're going to go straight to the top of the show. I'm going to start with the tree, okay? This here is your Christmas tree. It is a candle silicone mould from Creative. You've got 2 moulds inside here. This is just £10.99 for the pair of them. You've got a duo together, and they're unbelievably priced. Lowest price brought down to you for today. This price could be going back up, so please remember that, and of course be one of those people that gets it at this price. If you also bought one when these first launched, I've got about 2 or 3 sets of these. I think I lost count actually, to be honest, because when I was making projects, samples for the shows, I needed quite a few on the run, so I was like, right, okay, I'm going to need more than one set here, especially if I want to make quite a few for a mantelpiece. So it's a great time to stock up on a festive mould. They go really well with those snowmen as well, so if you did get the snowmen, they'd be great for that. Fail shop tree, £10.99 for 2 silicone moulds. Great price there. I'm also going to share with you shop colour. Now this bundle is a phenomenal deal for you. Shop colour is your candle dyes. Now these come to you as a flake. Now you'll see the price on your screen and think, oh my goodness, really? Yes, really. This here, you get 9 different colours inside here. This should be £71.91 for all of these together, because these, when you look at these little candle flakes in here, you might be thinking, how far does this go? Well, one of those flakes would colour one of those entire Christmas trees. It's £29.99 for all 9 colours. You've got green inside there, red, burgundy, blue, beige, yellow, the lot. It's all included in that bundle for you, and you're going to get them all for just £29.99. So if you're on a candle making journey, you want to do marbling, swirling, different colour creation, mix colours together, that's the bundle to go for. All right, they're from Creative, so you know you've got quality inside there as well. That shop colour at £29.99. Okay, so the next product we're going to look at for you as well. Whereabouts would we like to go now, Sophie? Where should we have a look?
Just down the rest of the counter.
We're going to go around here and have a little look. Now, talking of candles and candle paints, this is what you need to be able to create exterior colour and, of course, give a radiating glow to any candle, whether it's paraffin wax or soy wax alike. Now, these are all in different combinations for you. We start with our Christmas set, which is Shop Vintage. This has got your silver, red, green, and your rich gold. I mean, a beautiful combination of colours. They come from the Dora family, so they're that wonderful metallic finish. They give you that fabulous flash of colour every single time you wear them. These bottles are transparent, so you're seeing the actual paint on the inside of the bottle here. If these were empty, they would be clear. They're just astounding. Now, this paint is all water-based, but it's burnable. So when you actually paint your candles, the candles can be burnt afterwards. It's not going to be flammable in the respect that it's not going to catch fire to the actual candle paint. It burns and melts in the exact same way that wax does. It's a phenomenal process, and I love that Cadence have created these. So from your metallics that we've got there in the top set, that was Shop Vintage. We're now going to Shop Serenity for $18.99. All of these are $18.99, by the way. Every single bundle at a great price, down from $21.96. Now inside here you've got that wonderful menthol green, you've got that fabulous antique lilac, you do have a pearl, and then you've also as well got that wonderful mint colour alongside it. That's a wonderful springtime, a very contemporary styled bundle. The next one down for you is Shop Heritage. Shop Heritage is, of course, your gold. You as well have there your bright fuchsia. You do also have your orchid and your anthracite. So all 4 of those there together are Shop Heritage, £18.99. 4 candle paints for $18.99 is a great price. Now, these are all 50ml bottles. They do go a very long way, though. Worked out that when I was working with them, for the Christmas tree size candle, if you were going to do a full coverage on it, you'd probably be able to get around about 30 from each bottle, probably more, okay? Because it's so generous in the way that it flows. If you joined the show earlier on today, you saw me paint one of the candles, and I think I went to the pot twice. Literally, it just spreads so evenly. The next collection for you is Shop Heritage. Is this one Shop Heritage? Sorry, or Timeless? Timeless, that's the one. Shop Timeless, $18.99 for this one here. And then the last one that we're going to go to for you down at the bottom is Shop Heirloom. Now, your Heirloom collection has all of the very regal colours, very opulent inside here with your emerald green, your antique gold, blue, and black. All for, again, $18.99. I know, right? Crazy price. We also have something that's not just a crazy price, but a crazy amount. All of these over 50 colours. You've got 52 shades inside here. Now, you've not just got markers in here. You've got interference markers. Now, what these do, they change colour on appearance of surface. So if you paint these onto black, you're going to get a different colour as you would if you painted them onto white. If you painted them onto red, blue, orange, pink or yellow, you will get a different colour. Now, you've got loads of interference ones inside here. They're great with these. You can mix them with aquastone and make your own mica glaze. But you inside here have 52 different colours.
Lorraine's asked, can we put mica powder in the wax?
Great question, Lorraine. So Sophie's just mentioned there that Lorraine has asked, can you put mica powders in the wax? Yes, you can do. You just want to add a very minimal amount of it. You don't want to add much at all. When I say a minimal amount, you might be thinking, well, okay, how much is a minimal amount? I'm talking literally like less than a pea-sized amount into a candle of the larger tree size. It spreads evenly. It will flow through, but what it will do is give you a glistening finish. What I prefer to do is dust the candles with mica afterwards because it's a wax surface. It will stick to the outer wax. and it will dust it, but you can mix it in with the wax if you want to. It's entirely up to you. You can use it through a stencil on the surface of a rounded candle as well. So that there comes all together as one big multi-kit of 52 colours, $39.99. No words. No words for that. Right, silicone moulds for you. Really popular today. Now, I do have something to share with you. The bumblebee moulds. They've sold out, okay, but there is what we think is 2 in allocation, but meaning they've not checked out yet. So for those of you at home who have these bumblebees in your basket, now is the time to absolutely check out those baskets. It's limited stock, it's fully allocated. Whichever way you want to look at it, basically the only ones we have remaining are in somebody's baskets. If you want to type into the comments shop B for your bumblebee mould, you get 5 different mouldings inside here. You've got your twin bees there that are back to back, perfect for earrings or embellishments. You've got your pendant bee there, which is just so detailed and exquisite. And then you've got your teeny tiny bee and your largest queen bee as well inside there. $24.99 for those ones. They were so busy this morning, we couldn't keep up. They literally flew out. They buzzed off, okay? But someone still got them sat in their basket, which means somebody else can get them if they wanted to. So please do be cautious of that. If you type shop B into the comments and check out now, they will be yours. All right?
Someone's just put them in the basket.
Okay, we think somebody has just done that. So if you have done that, please be making sure to check out so there's no disappointment avoided there. I can't stress it enough. All right. Now we're going to go on to some additional molds. Now, here we have got for you the absolutely gorgeous magnolia. This is $27.99. It's an all silicone moulding. It has got some of the most finest finesse detail inside here I've ever seen in a silicone mould. You can use these for your food crafts and for your resin crafts. Now, I'm going to share with you what we made in the show today with this very mould. Look how gorgeous that is. This was a project we did this morning. You can see that mould here. I used the Camilla one as well inside here, which has unfortunately sold out. But this here is that magnolia spiraling around here. It's just exquisite. I gilded it. I added waxes to it. Was really proud of that project, but it's something that you could do at home. As well, I mixed it with the cherry blossom, which we also have some left of here for you. So this here is all of that magnolia along with the cherry blossom. It is gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Now, to go for the cherry blossom, which you see on here, this is shop cherry. It's $27.99. It's a great price for that mold. Inside there, you get so many different castings. Have a look at it. Look at this. So inside that mold there, you've got the cherry blossom, you've got singular stems, you've got buds, you've got leaves, you've got everything on here, all right? And it allows you to do canvases, wall art, furniture pieces. You can fill these with your epoxy resins. If you purchased that yesterday, you can fill it with your epoxies. Fill it with paper clay, resin cast, air drying clay, fondant, chocolate, you name it, you can do it. And that's what I love about these molds. They're incredibly versatile. As we said, the Camilla has sold out. That one's gone. We do alternatively though have the resin cast. I'm going to briefly share this with you and then recap some more of the candle bits and bobs for you. This resin cast for today is on a crazy bundle. It is shop mono for this. Now, I love this resin, and it was introduced to me, I'm going to say about 2 years ago now, or maybe a year and a half. This resin cast was introduced to us here at Highlight Crafts in partnership with Creative, who are a fabulous brand who provide so much education and product knowledge and product development. They formulated this resin, and within this resin, it's water-based, which means that all you need is the powder itself in the bag and water from the tap. Cool water is absolutely fine. You mix it so that in a ratio of 100 grams resin, 35 grams water for the white, 100 grams resin for the black, and 25 grams water. That's a basic formula for this one, which you can multiply in sets of 2, so you can duplicate it if you want a larger portion. But the most important thing I'm going to share with you is that usually, and these bags do usually, and you'll find them on the website for this, retail at $29.99 each, which means today, for the bundle, you can see it there on your screen, to buy it on its own, it's 30 quid, well, just under. And for the black one as well. If you go for the bundle of them together, shop mono, you're going to get the pair of them as one duo for $34.99, which means you're paying 30 quid for one and $4.99 for the other. I know, it's crazy. You're going to get both though inside that kit. Now that will provide you with the ability to pour them into all of these mouldings to create these projects, make coasters. It has a polymer inside it as well, which makes it incredibly strong. So it's much stronger than things like a plaster of Paris or just a standard decorative plaster. you've got all those advantages inside there as well. So candle products, Sophie, what would you like me to have a little look at? May I ask? Shall we go and have a look at? We've not done the cases yet for your wax
Oh yeah.
melts. These are wonderful, okay? Now with your wax melt cases, you're gonna get 20 in each pack. We're starting with the hearts. Now the heart-shaped ones for you here. You get 20 in total. They fold in half and clasp and crimp together like this, okay? You can then put your ribbons, embellishments, a tag telling you what scent, what oil's been used in these, anything at all. Now, fill in with wax when the wax gets to 50 degrees or less, okay? You don't want to fill in with wax of a temperature over that because you may melt the plastic, okay? You just want to make sure your wax is cooled. Use your thermometer in your kit for that one. But these come to you in that full pack of 20, and then you can add your colourants to this. You can fill it with chocolate if you wanted to instead, if you wanted to make little individual candies or all that sort of thing. But making and selling is a must-have with these. Also as well, we've got shop round for you. These ones are great. I mean, look at those. You could set some little dried flowers in the bottom of there. $14.99 for these ones. You get 6 mouldings inside each one. You could also fill them like the heart one. You could fill with your resin cast and make little hearts if you wanted to. Use it as a mould for that. And then you've got your shop case. This one here gives you your squared individual wax melt pots, and inside here you're going to get 20 again as well, divided into 6 different segments. $14.99 for this one. The prices on each one of those bundles has come down even further for you. You've got a great deal there, and I think as well for those of you at home that maybe want to sell a few of your makes to pay for your craft, that's one of the best ways to do it, because who doesn't love a good wax melt on of an evening, whether it's inside your room, whether it's in the living room, the kitchen, anywhere at home. We've got multiples of them dotted around all over the place. I have to go around each night and think which one's still lit. But you can get plug-in ones and all sorts now. They're fab. But those for you are all $14.99 each. We only have 3 minutes left on the show, which means it's gone incredibly fast. There's been loads to share with you this evening as well, which has been wonderful. I'm just going to grab the tablet, because just in case I've missed any questions or any comments that have been coming through. And I've loved to hear what you're having for tea. That's made me very hungry as well. Lisa says, just bought the bee and checked out my basket. Fabulous. Lorraine says, thank you for the answer, David. Oh, let's have a little look. Oh yeah, about the mica powders, that's the one. Make sure you've put the word avocado as well into the comments. We're going to be drawing it in like a minute's time. So make sure you've typed the word avocado, and if you're not already sure why, you might be thinking, why do I need to type avocado? Well, we're going to select, we're not, the machine will select one lucky winner at the end of the show, which we will be giving 200 points to. So make sure you're in with a chance, because that means anything in the show, essentially, you could take £2 off it when your points come through. So loads of you getting involved this evening, and it's been great to have your company, as it always is. Lots absolutely flying on this evening's show. The colour has been really popular as well. All of those individual colours there for your candle making. You get 9 pots of colours, okay? It is shop colour at £29.99. This is unbelievable. Now these for you come in all those different colours. You can see on the top of the packaging as well, you get the gradient slider, which shows if you add 1 gram to 400 grams wax, that's the colour you would get. If you were to add 2 grams, you would move that along, and that's the colour you would get. And that indicator is on every single piece of packaging. It's really useful to have. And also as well, when you're working with candles, it's very easy to manipulate the intensity or the consistency of the colours that you're working with. You could pour a little bit out and let it dry and see if it dries the colour you want it to. But think about this. If you've ever bought a candle before, and it's one of those ones really expensive in the jar, you know which ones I'm talking about, and you want to refill it because you love what it came in, you can do that too. But you can also make your own. We've got the tree molds on the show, and I was going to finish with these ones because they're my top pick, I think, of today in terms of the crazy deals we've had. And these you're going to get 2 in total. 2 Christmas tree silicone moulds for £10.99. They're unbelievable. They demould incredibly easy. We filled them with resin yesterday and put fairy lights in them. And we're going to show you that, of course, on the shows tomorrow as well, if you didn't get a chance to see it today. Please don't forget to check out your baskets. If you've been shopping ahead for shows throughout the day and you've not yet checked out for any of those, please make sure to do so. Tomorrow morning, we are kicking off at 8 a.m. with a brand new show for you with nail art, which I'm very much looking forward to. We then have the sublimation press. This is the mug press that we've all been waiting for. We've all been waiting in anticipation for. It's here tomorrow. You can get yours. You could even start shopping ahead through the night if you really want to. Please, of course, make the choices that you want to, because it is so exciting. We've got Minecraft Studio, brand new content for you. It's all going off tomorrow, okay?
Who picked the winner?
Oh, let's pick a winner. I've just realised I've not done it. You know what? This always happens, doesn't it? So the winner is getting 200 points, and thank you for joining, and thank you for reminding me, Sophie, is Adele. Congratulations, Adele. You'll be sent a message on how to get your points. But have a good evening, everybody. Congratulations, Adele, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.